Welcome back to H&P. You are worth your salt. Today I will tell you everything you ever wanted or needed to know about this life-sustaining rock. How much salt or sodium chloride do you have set back? Or maybe I should clarify, how many pounds of salt do you have set back? Yes, pounds. Salt storage amounts vary greatly among experts. Needless to say, it's not having a couple of the round 1-pound cardboard boxes of salt from Walmart. Many food storage calculators recommend 3 pounds per person per year. As a prepper, that seems like a dangerously low amount to me. So I did some investigating, and my personal recommendation is 10 pounds per person per year, which is slightly more than Brigham Young University states with their 7 pounds per person per year. So why is salt important? It flavors food and is used as a binder and stabilizer. It's also a food preservative, as bacteria can't thrive in the presence of a high amount of salt. The human body requires a small amount of sodium to conduct nerve muscles, contract and relax muscles, and maintain the proper balance of water and minerals. So how much salt should a prepper have? Outside of dietary needs, the most use of salt in preparedness is preserving food. Whether you're canning, curing, fermenting, turning milk into cheese, or pickling, salt is a must-have. Salt is used as a preservative, spice, agent for color maintenance, texture, and to regulate fermentation by stopping the growth of bacteria, yeast, and mold. Salt draws the water from vegetables and meat, drying and preserving them and killing microbes. Is salt as necessary for survival? Absolutely. Salt plays a crucial role in maintaining human health. It is the main source of sodium and chloride ions in the human diet. Sodium is essential for nerve and muscle function and is involved in the regulation of fluids in the body. So what happens if you eat no salt? Salt loss is called hyponatremia. If too much salt is lost, the level of fluid in the blood will drop. Hyponatremia is a condition that occurs when the sodium in your blood falls below the normal range of 135 to 145 milliequivalents per liter. In severe cases, low sodium levels in the body can lead to muscle cramps, nausea, vomiting, and dizziness. Eventually, lack of salt can lead to shock, coma, and death. So is iodized salt good for you? Iodized salt is essential for your health, but you should have it in moderation. Iodized salt is a refined table salt that contains added iodine to help prevent iodine deficiency and thyroid problems. Iodine is a trace element common in dairy products, seafood, grains, and eggs. Iodized and non-iodized salt contain about the same amount of sodium, so one is not healthier. There are other salts, of course. The sodium content of sea salt and table salt is identical, 40% when measured by weight. There are a lot of similarities between sea salt and kosher salt. They're both made up of sodium chloride with no iodine and limited additives. The main differences lie in their origins, prices, and personal preferences. Sea salt is a result of evaporating ocean water, while kosher salt is mined from salt deposits. There are also some new trends, like Celtic salt. Is it really about more or different minerals? Turns out Celtic salt does have a few more minerals in it, such as magnesium, calcium, and potassium, which help to nourish and hydrate the skin. So which salt is healthier? Unrefined options such as sea salt, Himalayan, Celtic, and kosher might contain slightly less sodium and more trace minerals than table salt, but the difference between these unrefined types is so small that there is little to no reason to choose one over the other from a healthy perspective. Both table salt and pink Himalayan salt consist mostly of sodium chloride, but pink Himalayan salt has up to 84 other minerals and trace elements. This includes common minerals like potassium and calcium, as well as lesser known minerals like strontium and molybdenum. Which salt is lowest in sodium? Potassium salt. The most widely available and used product is low salt. The World Health Organization suggests a potassium intake of at least 3,510 milligrams a day for adults. So switching from regular table salt, sea and rock salts to low salt not only helps to moderate your sodium intake, but also helps increase your potassium intake too. Potassium salts have up to 70% less sodium than standard table salt, so they do not carry the same high risks as sodium-based salts. Potassium salts may even have a beneficial effect on your blood pressure because potassium is an antagonist of sodium. Does the type of salt really matter? Sea salt is often promoted as being healthier than table salt, but sea salt and table salt have the same basic nutritional value, containing comparable amounts of sodium by weight. Whichever type of salt you enjoy, do so in moderation. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button for me. Until next time, I've got miles to go before I sleep.